Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another unboxing and review video. In today's video, I got my first Action Force figure. Let's open it up, check it out. Action Force. So I tell you what, these figures from Valaverse, these things are really cool. If you watch my Joe Fest footage, I showed a bunch of them that I actually had. To be perfectly honest, there's a lot of them I'm not interested in, but there's a few that I am interested in, and Trigger was one of them. And I have a really weird reason as to why this one appealed to me first. And no, it's not because he's got a beard. And no, it's not because his hat's backwards. Even though those are cool things. But check out the box right there. Just awesome presentation. Their packaging, the box, everything is just spot on. These things come with tons of accessories. So yeah. I guess the next thing we need to do is get it opened and show you what it looks like. All right. I actually have another piece to this, and I can't find it. So I don't know what's happened to it. It was just a little accessory item that I was wanting to add with it. Not a huge thing. And again, this is the first time I've seen these figures up close. I don't own any. But I will say this, I love the clamshell with the lid. That's really a nice touch. Make sure everything's nice and secure. That way you can take it out of the box, put it back in the box, however that goes. And I didn't know this, but I asked my buddy Kent, and he's the one who told me about this. But they actually come with an amazing base. I mean, look at this. I mean, that's just utterly cool. Nice diamond plate. Well done, I can never say it. Valaverse. I think I said it right. But let's get it cracked open. So you got the cover, which is cool, but you also have some film over it as well. I mean, that's taking packaging to the next level right there. And it sort of gives you that new iPhone thing where you're just like, you just pull it off nice and slow. There's something just crazily satisfying about that. But right there in the clamshell, look at this thing. Comes with another cool thing. We actually have hands. We have multiple sets of hands. 2 on the figure, plus an additional 6 hands comes with this figure, which I think is awesome. The hands that he has on him are the trigger hands, but it looks like we actually have another couple of gripping hands. I don't really want to worry too much about the hands, but I just think it's cool to actually get multiple sets of hands. That's something that I have felt like most action figures lack on, is things like that. But you got some fisted hands, open hands. You got this like gripping hand right there. But I'm leaving the hands actually in the packaging because I'm just wanting to look at the figure. Let's get some of this other stuff out. Whoops, there goes the pistol. Matter of fact, I'm just going to take it all out. Yep, I'm going to take it all out. Get rid of the clamshell. Get the figure out. Oh man, that noise. Clamshell noise. Alright, so we have a left and right fist right there. We have a left and right, looks like just a grip, almost like a sword or knife. Doesn't come with a knife, but hey, we got options. And he also comes with a left and right almost like a kung fu grip hands. I don't really understand. I mean, they're like this. I don't understand it, but hey, maybe choking. I don't know. But the point of it is, you have 2-3 extra pairs of hands to go with the figure. Next comes with a pistol. The pistol itself, I mean, it's black. There's nothing else going on with it. It's just a black pistol. You know me, I think maybe some wood grips or something to give it a little bit of contrasting color would be cool. He also comes with a headset, which I think is really nice. Would it have been nice to actually have maybe a radio to go with it? That would be cool. So everything right now, I guess, is wireless or Bluetooth. Just saying. The main weapon, which resembles a squad automatic weapon, so that's what I'm going to call it. Got a bipod that actually snaps in. And these weapons actually remind me a lot of Marauders, or this weapon does. There's a very good similarity there. As I tried it, there we go. So it snaps into place. Let's see if this thing folds back. But man, this is cool. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, we got the ammo belt right there. Now this is detailed. This is a really good detailed piece. And I may know what this hand here would be for. Now that sort of makes sense, to hold the, yeah, that's what that hand's for, is to actually hold the foregrip. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense now, because it'll cradle it pretty much spot on. Yep, that's what it is. Now the Kung Fu grip looking one makes sense. But this is cool. This is very, very cool. Lots of detail on this thing. I mean, like I said, just tons of detail. Look at this. Look at that. That is just wickedly cool. The figure itself. So before we get into articulation, which I can already tell you, this thing's got a ton of articulation. I was looking at all the figures, right? I'm going to go ahead and stick this pistol in while I'm thinking about it. Oh, the pistol goes in backwards. Now that is unique. That is unique. Most pistols, I like that. I like the cross pull. All right, so I really dig the backwards hat. I dig the beard. I get that. But right here, this transition from the pants leg to the shoe, to the boot, that was the thing I loved the most about it. I mean, it is literally seamless almost of a transition. And that little bit of a detail, when you do a toe pivot, I mean, it just, I think this is great. I think this is absolutely gorgeous the way they did that. And to be perfectly honest, that's what my eye caught when I was looking at all the figures, the ones that I like. That's what drew my attention, was this detail here, because as a photographer, it was seamless. Like, there's no little gap there. It blends really, really good. But I know, of all the reasons to pick this figure, that right there, I don't know how many people would have actually picked a figure because of that. I mean, it was in the top 3 that I wanted to choose from. So, yeah. But anyway, there's the figure. Really, really just amazing detail on this thing. Perfectly honest, I'm not a big fan of tank tops because of the joints. I think it'd be cool, I don't know, maybe find some kind of a soft good to use with it, but that's just me. Just not a big fan. If I don't, I'm definitely going to dirty this up a little bit. A little too clean, but anyway, hat doesn't come off, but right there, just a beautiful piece. Lots of great detail. Love the vest. Vest has great detail. We do have the holster on the right side. Looks like we'll have just a pouch on the left side. Plenty of chest pouches. Makes me wonder if these on the front may get in the way. I don't know. But articulation wise, let's see what we got. Head wise, a little bit. He looks, ooh, the up on it is great. That is awesome. Down is good. I like that. I like that up. You know, like you're looking up in the trees or something. That's cool. Shoulders, that looks like that's about it right there. So, okay, I'm okay with that. Do have a bicep swivel, so that's cool. Got a elbow, nothing wrong with that. That's a good elbow pivot. So, okay. I do like the fact that he has these shoulders actually come in. And what I mean by that is right here, they actually pivot forward and back. That's a nice little touch. I mean, if you look how far they go back, then if you bring them forward, it's almost like he's doing a workout pose. See my traps? That's exactly what it reminds me of. Waist wise, ooh, very good waist. Oh man, that's wow. Come on, it don't get no better than that. It does not get any better than that right there. That is cool. I mean, that's straight up. I mean, look at that. Wow. And going back, hey, Valaverse, I'm impressed. That is cool. As far as his hips, full split. And I did notice too that the actual, it looks like the hip ball joint actually moves up and down a little bit. So that's cool. I like that. Definitely knees. Okay. Good running pose. Nothing wrong with that. And then the feet or ankles, standard. But yeah, my first Action Force figure. I'm gonna tell you, I'm impressed. Tons of articulation. I'm impressed. So I tell you what, let me get him posed up, and yeah, I'll give you my final thoughts on Trigger. All right, there we go. Action Force Trigger. And I wanted to bring a couple of things to things that I noticed. The base actually has 4 placements for the feet, which I think is very, very cool. I like the fact that the colors and everything of the base and the pegs are seamless. Like you can't really see there's a peg here and a peg here. That is very, very cool. Trigger's headset. Now, I put it over the hat, and it didn't fit right. It sort of buzzed out a little bit. I think I can fix that with maybe a little heat. But honestly, with it being around the neck, that actually looks pretty good as well. So I'm okay with it. The ammo box does come off. I personally will probably put a little super glue there and glue it in place. I really don't see a need for me to take it on and off. As far as dislikes go, the headphones, that's my biggest dislike. If I was going to give it a negative, that would be it. Color, paint, all of that is spot on. Sculpt is great. He may be a little bit overly muscular, but hey, that's okay. It still works. Me personally, I think I would enjoy some kind of a soft good to go over the upper part, but that's just me. I think it would give it a little bit more dynamic range. But other than that, articulation is amazing on this figure. As soon as I done the whole bend over, where you could basically sit flat, I immediately thought of a 12 scale vehicle. It'd be perfect to put in something. Yeah, it's an awesome figure. I'm happy I was able to pick it up at Joe Fest. Yeah, it's very, very cool. Other negative, the pistol is just too plain, solid black. Compared to the saw, it has different colors, and it's just, looks great. And I think I'll probably maybe come back and do a little paint work on my pistol, because as it comes around, you just see it. It's just, like I said, it's just black. There's really nothing to make it stand out. Again, it's a toy. I get it. I get a little nitpicky with some of these things, but that's why I like doing these reviews. I try to be honest about my opinions. And again, they're my opinions, the things that I like, the things that I dislike. Overall, this is an easy, 9.8 figure out of 10 for me. I think it's great. I think its posability is amazing. It has a great presence on its stand. The base, 100%. But yeah, if the pistol had some more detail to it, and the headphones fit, and maybe had some kind of a radio attachment, honestly, I'd probably give it a 10. But hey, 9.8, nothing wrong with that. But that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you collect the Action Force series. If you do, which one is your favorite? Yeah, these are cool. I'll definitely be picking up a couple more. If for some strange reason Valaverse ever watches this video, or Valaverse, the way you did the pants to the boot, you need to really do that more. That's a great touch. Because again, me being this close, I can see the seam, but it just blends. It blends great as it comes around right there. I mean, it's just beautiful. I mean, I love it. That's just an amazing piece right there of craftsmanship. But yeah, let me know what you think. Also, if this is your first time to my channel, if you enjoy my content, do me a favor and consider hitting that subscribe button. If you do subscribe, make sure you got notifications turned on. That way you'll know when I drop videos, when I do live streams, and pretty much everything else on my channel. And as always, please remember, toys refreshes your soul, and I'll see you next time.